Literally bedlam here, but the referee gets the game underway. Busoga in the white and blue stripes, and Vipers Sports Club in the red and black. Lawal playing it up onto the wing.
Yeah, you think that Lawal has really lit up in the second half of the season, and you look at also Issa Mubiru, who has done pretty well.
They attack well here, but the ball, well, early forays and show of intent. It doesn't look like Vipers want to stand on the occasion.
Yeah, they're trying to ensure that maybe they get that early goal to ease on the pressure. And if they get that early goal, what that would mean that it would put pressure on SC Villa, that they need to do their utmost to ensure that they react. And I guess that some of these things normally are psychological. If Vipers took the lead early here, yeah, exactly. And but of course, the thing is that they've also got to make sure that they are aware of what happens in Busoga.
Big chance here coming up. Ball blocked away. Up onto the wing. Cross bent in, intercepted. Picked up here. Now looking to line it up. Is the race we promised, and John Vianney and Simbe, by God, have we lived up to it?
Yeah, exactly. The interesting thing is that at KCC they do not have Mustafa Kiza starting. They do not have, of course, now there's an opportunity for Vipers.
And they take the lead. Abu Bakr Lawal, the cornerstone that was rejected, is coming to be extremely crucial. Let me put that in perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, that goal puts Vipers right at the very top of the StarTimes Uganda Premier League.
Just look at that. Look at the replay. The control by it was actually Ibrahim Kaiwa, the captain, and he just set up Abu Bakr Lawal from his poor first touch.
That was
really avoidable. I do not understand what Ibrahim Kaiwa was thinking.
In a league where we have had very few players able to take a first touch worthy of comment, John Vianney and Simbe. As for the moment, Vipers get the ball cleared away. 17 minutes of the game played. Vipers 1, Busoga United 0. That goal literally taking them to the top of the table
and pushing them to actually go out there and try and force the issue and get that goal against URA Football Club, and also defend well to maintain it.
Well, as it stands, table standings do confirm that now, should any catastrophe befall, that trophy will make its way from Wankurukuku all the way to the St. Mary Stadium in Chitende, and Milton Karisa looking to slice the ball in, shot to double the tally. He is the hitman. He is Yunus Junior Santamu. He wants to return to the continent.
Very wretched for my liking. Just look at that. Very poor marking, and nobody is there to pick up the second ball. And just look at what Tematovu does. Instead of closing down Yunus Sentamu to deny him the space, he remains standing and giving him all the leeway to shoot on goal. This is not good defending from Busoga United, but you've got to credit Vipers for how well they have taken that attack to this Busoga United side, and the finish by Yunus Sentamu, the hitman.
A little matter of the golden boot in that particular game, as the man known as Alan Kaiwa is tied at 12 with a certain Charles Lefty, the 70th man. Bale has a chance, and the goalkeeper saves.
By Brighton, can you look at that? And there's nobody marking. Just look at that space that has been allowed to Cromer Rotomio. And they are trying to play an offside trap instead.
John Vianney and Simbe, can we take a moment to appreciate the genius of that bright spark in the midfield known as Anukani? The Sports Club Villa would have to pull an elephant out of the hat to surmount.
Yeah, the thing is that Villa doesn't have to go into that calculation. They just need to win their game. But what a season this would turn out to be. Unpredictable. You can never say never. We cannot rule out anything. At this particular moment, Vipers are in the lead, and therefore they are on top of the log. So anything can still happen.
A chance coming up here. Good close down. Like Cromer Rothomia Bank. Beautiful pass from Brighton Ukani. One-on-one. And you choose to go for a knockout sucker punch with the ball.
Yeah, I think that what Cromer Rothomio could have done, he could have pulled the ball back to his right and just sidestepped it. Or 1993, won it again in 2012. It had been 19 years.
Referee George Olemo will send the two teams to the dressing room in the StarTimes Uganda Premier League. 45 minutes with results going elsewhere will crown them kings of the league.
Seen him involved in most of the play that they've been engaged in, or even in the attacks, and it has shown in the current standing of results as it is here in Chitende.
Will defend the title.
Well, that was a good delivery. Just look at his involvement. He starts the move and plays the pass across the field. And who does it find? Mandela sizes up the cross and he delivers a deft one. And still Abubakar Lawal in position. And you think that the defending again of Busoga United, quite wretched if you ask me. But the finishing of Abubakar Lawal, his positioning and the run that he makes in, and then the delivery from Mandela. Such a precise one, such a good delivery by Ashraf Mandela.
As we have a substitution for the brace scorer, there'll be no hat trick. There'll be no second goal for Cromwell Rothomio Abang as he's replaced by Martin Kiza.
Yeah, he's been withdrawn, Cromwell Rothomio. I think he's had a few good chances and he has not put them to good use. But I can tell you that for many Vipers fans right now, they could actually probably even move out and go to one.
What a day, what a game, what a performance. And here comes Martin Kiza on the attack here. And looks like there'll be a substitution coming up very shortly. But in the meantime, here comes Mandela. Trying to cross the ball in, but the ball goes over the line. Triple substitution. Rashid Numpata, Charles Mulanda, and Henry Kintu will be coming on here. Opala Eric getting off one of the substitutes in here.
Couldn't get the all-important goal. So the KCC, for all intents and purposes, they can only blame themselves.
Cross brought in. Martin Kiza strikes. What would we say? What would we say? Dead and buried.
Yeah, definitely. I actually think that they probably have even lost the energy to celebrate anymore now because all their attentions must be on what is happening in Wankuluku. But that was a brilliant finish coming in from Martin Kiza. He hasn't scored many since joining this side. And to score on the final match there, and a game that...
Coming in for Blacks Power as they take a 2-goal lead against Express in...
Exactly. That's exactly what is happening. He's pretending to be smiling while he's actually feeling very nervous.
Shots coming in here, easily picked up here by checking in here tonight. Probably a little bit of forethought and knowing where this could turn out with a super strike. Ooh la la. We know it is the end of the season, but Vipers, why are you showing off? This is purely now showboating with Brighton Ukani.
Just following last weekend's strike, and then you look at that and you feel that yes, that is a brilliant goal from Brighton Ukani. What a way to end the season. And you can see the goal avalanche coming down in Chitende. They've not been scoring so much. You compare them to what they did last season. Last season they scored 69. Coming into this match, they had 35 goals. That is half. Yeah.
The ball goes out here. In the meantime, down in Lugogo, as the fans are, well, questioning what could happen, well, it is tense.
I just don't think that when KCC hear the news coming out from Chitende, they still have even any reason to even celebrate the goals that they score. And a team with the quality that they have, and you definitely don't think that they were...
Chance comes up here and... ooh la la. And Tiger 7, Ibrahim Orit, will also make his appearance on the pitch.
I think it's always a kind of substitution you're supposed to make with 10 minutes left on the clock for Vipers, and the changes that they can afford to make, especially when you're leading 5-0. There's no reason why you cannot give the players that have not played so much, especially a player like Omoki.
Over champion, undisputed till the last breath. John Vianney Simbe give them the title in any means. They did not.
But Mpata seems to be having a go at the referee George Olemo, I guess, about his decisions, and he's received a yellow card. It just doesn't help them much Well, the scoreline in Wankulukuku remains 1-0 to URA Sports Club.
Well, the fans here seem to realize it takes a lot of pride and pleasure for me to say these are your champions. These are the StarTimes Uganda Premier League's best of the best.